Today on Look What Jess Found, yesterday I had a box of non-penny coins from months ago. All of these coins were searched through months ago, and for some reason, probably really not knowing the correct thing to do with them, I just put them inside this plastic box. And yesterday I decided was the day that I was going to search through them so I can put whatever I'm not keeping and it, into the jar that I have to this is just to go back to the bank one day. From here it goes into my water cooler jug, which is like 1/100% full. Like this, it's like 1 inch full, which still is probably a few $100. But this, so once this is full, which is maybe another, who knows, maybe another year before I fill this up, and then I'll put it into the water cooler and we'll start all over again. But this is to make sure I do not search through the coins again. So let's get rid of the ones that I went through last night and felt they had little to no value in addition to the face value. So I was thinking about doing it on, see, like even this one and this one, these 2 dimes I put into to look at them at some future point. Maybe I thought maybe they were missing clad, and it just might well be. But it also might be dirty. So I was like, I don't really have, not that I don't have time for it, but I still do have to move at a certain pace. And I think that's part of learning how to coin roll hunt, is to figure out the pace that you want to move at, and taking it from there. So this will be it. And then these I'll show. Now I'll take this off the desk. It's got to weigh about 3 pounds, if not more, if not 4 pounds. And then we'll put out here what I kept. And a couple of these I might throw back in there, but I just wanted to show them. I thought they were pretty cool. And this is from like a lot of work of change. And there was a couple really pretty good errors and oddities that we will look at. And to me, this is how it gets done. And then I also had I remember finding this, and I didn't know. I thought it is a foreign coin, but I remember calling it a. I was like, oh, what's this? A Centro? And don't ask me why. If you watch the video, it's pretty funny. And it's pretty heavy too. But it's a 2002 50-cent euro. And when I found it, I didn't even know what it was. And I'll probably just, I don't know, just hold on to it. I guess can't spend it, but it's pretty cool. Look how robust the reeds are. Almost like what's that called? Like a gear almost. Pretty cool. All right. And then I had this in the box too. I guess I think I wanted to list this on eBay, and I just never got around to it. It has the S on it. What does that mean? It means, is it a proof? I think it's a proof. Okay. So, all right, let's get out of the. I had a couple. I remember finding a couple coins that I thought maybe were proofs. proof like or special strikes or uncirculated. And what I have here is, I don't remember what, it's been such a while since I even looked at this quarter, but this is I believe this is a proof. And I use this for eBay when I'm taking pictures. When I used to sell jewelry and I want to have a nice, beautiful quarter with it. And I picked this up, I remember, for like $6 or $7 shipped. And that's not happening anymore. I think it's pretty sure it's 64, it's silver. This is silver proof. So let's compare this really quickly to, not this one, sorry. And then you can see the difference between a silver proof and a, yeah, so that's a proof, and this is a just a really, really, a really nice looking quarter. You know, I don't think there's any errors in it. I'm pretty sure I checked it last night. No. You know, maybe a mint state quarter. You know what I mean? If you collect these, then this would be a good one for you. But as far as value goes, I don't think it has any extra value. I mean, maybe if somebody wanted one, they would pay you $1 for it, but otherwise, no real value. And then there were 2 dimes that I also put, I guess, also similar, just very nice condition. And this is when I wasn't sure what a proof was necessarily, even though I had the quarter. But the quarter is silver. So I'm going to throw those into the jar and then see what we got next. We found these older nickels, and none of them are silver, but they are, 80 years old or what have you, 75, 80 years old. And I don't believe there were any. Let me look at that. All right, so we have a mint mark on this one. I just noticed that. Let's check the mint marks really quick just to make sure none of them are repunched or. Because the first one we looked at, this has a crimp roll around it. You can see it's pretty cool. So you don't want to include. You do not want to include an error coin. If, like, let's say I sold these for $5 or $2. You don't want to include an error coin in there that's worth $10, if you're selling a lot of, circulated old coins for $2. All right, so this is the one we really want to look at. Because for some reason, okay, yeah, there's something wrong with that picture. Let's find another one just for comparison. No, that one doesn't have the D on it. There is one here with a D on it. Just to see where the D is usually placed in these older nickels. Okay. All right, so it looks like either there's some dirt on it. Let me just wipe that off real quick. I'm gonna look at it under the loop just for a second, just to see what I'm looking at here. Yeah, so it's pretty. Looks like a repunch to me. But it looks like a repunch next to what, a die clash? We'd have to look at the other side to see if there's anything going on here. Or is it just a doubling of the an error on the side of Monticello? Huh. This is a good one. I didn't even realize it. I missed it last night, and well, it's a keeper. And I do see something going on, like around like this little shadow up there. You see that? Not sure. I guess so. Shadow, or let me just put some light on. Wow. Why is it from that angle? It looks more serious like this than it did before. Isn't that funny? How at this angle you only see the D? That's crazy. I just noticed that. Look right here, you see the D, and you see the extra side of Monticello. But then when you go like this, it looks like a super extra D on the side of Monticello. That's crazy. All right, so this one gets put. I'll just put it on a piece of paper. I'm not going to write it all out right now. I just put it on a piece of paper, just as a. And here's the other nickel goes back with them. Now these older nickels, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to keep them, to be honest with you. I see them selling for like, whatever, a couple dollars for a bunch of them. And okay, this is the special quarter we found. That will be for the end of the video. And we're already at 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I am going to end this part of the video now, because we're already 12 minutes in, and we're basically on the review of the coins. And all right, so I'll see you in the next part.